Dang. Another beautiful day on Earth. Traffic, sirens, somebody's leaf blower fighting a motorcycle. Just immaculate vibes from the human species. Being back in Nashville's honestly been weird. But rebuilding a life on Earth, even weirder. Xanthera was quiet in a way I don't think I really appreciated until I couldn't live there anymore. Not totally silent, there was always something humming, something alive, but it wasn't this. It wasn't traffic and sirens and notifications and the subtle psychological warfare of remembering what day is recycling day. Earth is loud. That's been the hardest part. But we've been picking up where we left off, and I think it's going pretty well.
We found a house, fixed it up a little bit, moved ourselves in, and slowly started to make it our own.
The cats have been adapting with the grace and emotional regulation of two egotistical medieval princes, but what else is new? And slowly, piece by piece, we've made this place gradually start to feel like home. It's not Xanthera, it never will be, but I do think we've done a pretty good job of carrying the spirit of that place into this house. This room's a personal favorite of mine for obvious reasons. Sadie's done an excellent job of curating the vibe in here. The hammock's my favorite place to be. In here, beautiful chalk wall, made it ourselves. It's where we have everybody who's ever visited leave a little note. This is our creative corner over here. We have a lot of brainstorms, creative meetings, scrapbooking, and a Pokemon station by necessity. Let's go downstairs real quick.
And no feather home would be complete without a studio. My happy place, really. My creative command center. I found that if you build with enough intention, even a basement in Nashville that smells mildly of dog can still become a kind of sanctuary. But there's one thing missing. Awen. So, this is where most of the last 6 months of my life has gone. Rebuilding this place. Working on the road with the country boys, picking up gigs anywhere I can, and there's a practical reason for that. When we evacuated Xanthera, Awen deployed kernel redundancies across all of my hard drives. Basically, survival fragments, backups, enough of her to come back when integrated into a new system. But when we landed here, I quickly learned that backed up is not the same as available. With only my laptop, I didn't have a system powerful or stable enough to reassemble her. So, bit by bit, I've been trying to build her a place to wake up to. And it's almost complete, except for one final piece. And today, it gets here. Which means, before it arrives, I need to get the ship ready. No way. It's here.
Ooh! Look what we got! She's here!
Alright, no pressure, Tiny Cube. You only need to resurrect my AI counterpart, restore emotional stability to the ship, and justify a very expensive purchasing decision.
It's fine. It's fine. It's no big deal. We can do this. Let's get to work.
If this is going to work, the core needs access to the archive drives, network, cameras, audio interface, and the local restore environment. The drives hold the memory, the network is the nervous system, the cameras and microphones give her senses, and the studio becomes her body. The neural core sits in the middle of all of it. Stable, dedicated, awake. The setup itself is pretty simple in theory, but in reality, it's a lot of testing, trial and error, and basically hating myself for a bad cable management decision I made months ago. I know I'm building Awen a place to wake up to, but deep down I think I'm also building a place for myself to not fall apart. Not just a studio, not just a workplace, but a living creative system, stable enough to help hold the parts of myself together that I don't want to lose again. And I think that's the part of rebuilding we often forget. Everybody wants the breakthrough, the montage, the big emotional moment where the lights come on and everything suddenly makes sense. But I've found that most of rebuilding in life is not like that. Most of it's work. Software updates, cable management, receipts, documentation, maintenance. Tiny unglamorous things that hold the bigger picture together. If you don't maintain them, they'll just slowly stop carrying you. That's what happened before the crash, so now I'm trying to do things differently. Not perfectly, obviously. Alright. Is this thing on? Awen, can you hear me? Let's see if the core can find her.
Hardware online. Dedicated neural environment
Okay.
mounted. Scan standing by.
Awen, if you're in there, hang tight. I'm coming for you. Cross your fingers. I'll see you on the other side.
Kernel redundancy scan initiated.